What's going on, YouTube fam? Welcome back to Truth Exposed, your go-to source for all things finance, real estate, and today, even celebrity net worth. So today, we have an exclusive deep dive into the financial roller coaster ride of none other than legendary comedian Katt Williams. Now, you've probably seen his recent viral interview. On January 3rd, Katt Williams dropped some major celebrity bombshells in a 3-hour interview with ESPN First Take's Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay, making waves across the internet. So Katt Williams claimed that he's here to set the record straight on a whole lot of topics, from Hollywood controversies to personal beefs with fellow comedians. Katt Williams unleashed the dirt on Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, R. Kelly, Cedric The Entertainer, Rickey Smiley, Kanye West, and Kim Kardashian, just to name a few. But of course, we're a financial channel, and we're going to be zooming in on the money side of things, specifically Katt Williams' reported net worth versus what he has to say about his income and earnings, his eyebrow-raising statements about his finances, and a few other details that you're going to have to stick around to find out about. Ranging from having lost $53 million to embezzlement to that he once lived in his trailer to save money for dental work. Katt's financial journey is a wild ride, including the foreclosure of his Calabasas home and an attempt to save it through his rap career. Stick around, guys, as we unravel the financial saga of Katt Williams like never before. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and let's jump right into the money talk. There were definitely some real gems in the interview between Shannon Sharpe and Katt Williams. It's interesting what he had to say about his net worth and being one of the richest men that ever lived. Check this out.
I'm saying, because what we gonna do?
Now, I have to admit, guys, I recently went back and watched Katt's 2012 New Year's Eve special. It's right here on YouTube. And not only is he hilarious and insightful, but he's also speaking the truth here, even back then. Now, I think what really resonated with the American people was the simple fact that he was all about making the truth a top priority. This is who Katt is. This is why it resonates with so many. He's wrapped up truth in humor for his entire career. It's no game. It's no stunt. It is who he is. So yeah, game recognizes game, you guys. And we got to give Katt Williams his props. Now, when it comes to his finances, the Friday After Next star Katt Williams has a whole lot to say about the subject of his net worth and on many other subjects, including fellow comedians like Cedric The Entertainer and Steve Harvey. So let's go ahead and dive into the financial side of Katt Williams just for a moment. You know, the Wild 'N Out alum has been quite vocal about his money matters, making some eyebrow-raising statements, from claiming he lost a whopping $53 million to embezzlement and once living in a trailer to save up money for dental work. It's been quite a ride for him. Now, when it comes to Katt Williams' net worth, celebrity net worth puts it at a modest $2 million. But Katt Williams himself said that it's downright false, and he actually has way more money in the bank. In that same interview, I shared with you guys a clip of Katt Williams revealing that he raked in a cool $10 million from his last Netflix comedy special alone. That alone is a pretty far cry from the comedian's reported net worth, wouldn't you say, guys? He's also boasted about pocketing over $100,000 for each small-time show that he takes on, claiming that it would easily push his net worth well beyond the $2 million mark. And during the interview, Katt didn't shy away from declaring he's worth way more than a few million bucks. Sure, it's not chump change for most of us, but it sure is for Katt. And that's after the actor also allegedly turned down $50 million 4 times during his career. So yeah, as Katt would tell it, he uses $100 bills as toilet paper. Williams really did not hold back during this interview with Shannon. He openly shared a less glamorous part of his past, mentioning how he lived in a trailer back in the day just to save up for some serious dental work. That dental bill? A jaw-dropping $100,000, pun intended. And he didn't stop there. Katt took shots at a few fellow comics. He accused Steve Harvey of stealing his life story and even claimed Cedric The Entertainer stole what he considered his best joke. Cedric denies the claim, but the interview is already out there for everyone to watch. 25 million views in only 3 days. Wow, just wow. Katt's been supporting himself since he was a teenager when he emancipated himself from his parents. Now, according to him, he's had to fend for himself, and that it's pretty much like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's Williams' story. He claims it's not Harvey's. Steve Harvey was never homeless. Anyway, I'll probably end up spending the next month streaming every Katt Williams special, even if I don't feel like laughing. And if you enjoy uncovering intriguing stories like this one, and also staying in the loop with the latest celebrity finances, news, make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel. Don't miss out on the inside scoop. Click the bell icon too. That way you're always in the know. Your support means the world to me, guys. You mean the world to me. And don't leave yet, guys. We still have more to talk about this scorched earth comedian, including losing $53 million in an embezzlement scheme and the foreclosure of his Calabasas home way back. So just stay right there, guys. So first, we've got to at least mention that scorched earth interview Katt Williams gave with Shannon Sharpe on his podcast, Club Shay Shay. For Katt, it was a safe place for the truth to be told, and he's already had enough watching lowbrow comedians come on the show and supposedly disrespect Sharpe in his face and tell him straight up lies. So was he there to set the record straight? Apparently so. Throughout the interview, Katt Williams doesn't shy away from making some over-the-top claims. He drops a bomb about Harvey Weinstein supposedly offering to do some, let's just say, quite explicit things. He airs out some personal grievances with a handful of comedians like Cedric The Entertainer, who allegedly lifted one of his jokes, and of course Michael Blackson, who he thinks doesn't get booed enough. He also dives deep into the production details of Friday After Next and brushes off rumors about his personal life. Now, he may not exactly be your go-to source for all things accurate, especially when he throws around terms like whore for Kim Kardashian or fixates on male comedians condoning dresses in movies. That's eyebrow-raising to say the least. But hey, it's a wild ride, so definitely buckle up. So the interview didn't just premiere on YouTube, it's practically exploded on Twitter. Memes, jokes, and fact-checking galore. It's got responses from the comedians Katt targeted, stirred up discussions about the spotlight on older black comedians versus their younger counterparts, and much more. Say what you will about Katt, but the man can be considered a genius at making waves. It's no wonder that this man even standing up on his own is such a weapon of mass destruction in the industry. I think to really grasp the entire picture, you gotta watch the whole entire podcast episode. But here's a quick roundup of the interview's standout moments, from bold accusations to downright potential libel. Alright, so talking about Kevin Hart, Katt Williams argued that in his 15 years in Hollywood, there's no memory of a Kevin Hart show being sold out, no line for him, and no standing ovation at any comedy club. Williams also claimed that for 5 years, every movie Kevin Hart did had been on his desk. But Katt requested changes to be made, but they basically ignored them and they gave it to the other guy, and having him do it just the way it was, and acting like Katt was a bad person because he keeps standing on his own standard. Now, discussing Cedric The Entertainer, Katt Williams took a jab, saying Cedric complains about not being a movie star while he can't even get his arms off his stomach and looking like a walrus. Williams said that despite being dubbed the Entertainer, Cedric couldn't sing, dance, or even deliver any good jokes. He also mentioned that Cedric's 4 comedy specials were so bad they didn't even make it to platforms like Netflix or Tubi. I don't even know what Tubi is. Now, talking about Kanye West, Katt Williams raised some skepticism about labeling someone with mental illness and then holding them accountable for their actions. He questioned why people don't just cut some slack for those with special needs, pointing out society's role in putting Kanye in a position where he thought he was a god, complete with the Yeezus title, and telling the guy that writes musical lyrics that he was a genius. Williams also touched on Kanye's marriage, bluntly calling his wife a whore and suggesting Kanye knew what he was getting himself into. He threw in the Pete Davidson twist, wondering why people were so surprised when he ended up with him. Williams made it clear that he neither supported nor villainizes Kanye, emphasizes his confusion about what people expect from him. Discussing Harvey Weinstein, Katt Williams revealed that he was canceled for speaking out about him before all the other allegations even surfaced. Williams claimed that Weinstein offered to perform an explicit act on him in front of his agency, and when he refused, Weinstein got 3 other actors on set to supposedly replace him. Now, as for Steve Harvey, Williams challenged Harvey's claim of quitting stand-up due to having 7 TV shows, instead of saying that it was actually a result of losing a comedy battle to Williams. He also disputed Harvey's story about not aspiring to be a movie star, pointing out Harvey's pursuit of roles like the one in Ocean's 11. He especially had a problem with Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. According to Katt, that was his story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey was never homeless. Now, speaking of homeless, this is the part where we mention Katt's foreclosed home in Calabasas that eventually got sold by the bank in 2011 for $2.75 million. This place is no joke. We're talking 6 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, and a whopping 8,000 square feet. And that's not even the best part. Dive into luxury with a pool, hot tub, and a massive patio. There's even a guest house with a full bath, perfect for turning into your own personal art studio or gym. The kitchen, oh, of course, top notch, loaded with state-of-the-art appliances. Built back in 2005, this home sits pretty on a generous 10 acres of land. This place is the real deal. Here's some of the photos I found. Back then, Katt Williams' Phantom Rolls Royce, the one he always talked about, was also on the verge of being repossessed. And on top of that, word has it that he owed several $1,000,000 in back taxes, was fighting several pending lawsuits filed by former employees who claimed that they were never paid, and still owed the Atlanta lawyers who represented him in his recent burglary charges. He also mentioned before how he was the victim of a multi-million-dollar embezzlement scheme at the hands of his employees. According to Katt, he was investigated by the U.S. Department of Justice and discovered that several of his employees had stolen from him. He didn't really know that until the Department of Justice started indicting these people for embezzlement of $59 million from Katt Williams. Now, apparently, they first thought that Katt had found some way to sequester the funds until they actually dug in and realized, why would he be laundering his own money? He said it's been a lot, and a lot of it he really couldn't talk about since it was still an ongoing investigation. That was in 2019. Fast forward to now, Katt Williams seems to be in a much better place, at least financially. He's definitely made a comeback in his career with successful comedy specials, movie appearances, and even a few TV shows. It's evident that he's managed to overcome the challenges that once threatened to derail his journey in the entertainment industry. Now, if you enjoyed this deep dive into Katt Williams' financial net worth and real estate history, let me know. Drop a quick comment down below. You can even request other celebrities if you want me to look into them. Financially, that is. And of course, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more exciting content, and ring the notification bell so that you never miss out on more future explorations of the finances of the rich and wealthy. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.